Hey guys, welcome back. It's Maverick here today with another episode of Mushoku Tensei. So, this should be the last arc of this season here. I thought it was the last one in regards to Lilith and Aisha. I thought they were going to take a few episodes to get through the entire thing, but hey, it ended up much quicker than I was expecting, and it ended on a pretty high note as well, with Aisha and Lydia recognizing Rudeus and recognizing his efforts, and, you know, all that he's grown and so on and so forth, right? So with that being said, there leaves just one member of Rudy's family that is still missing, I believe, and that is, of course, his mom, Zenith. So presumably this we are 3 episodes till the end of the season, right? I'm guessing that this is one last arc where we, solve the mystery of that. If not, we'll see, right? In any case, let's just jump right into the episode. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Nope. Looks like they just got their asses kicked. That's kind of like a recap of events up to now. Alright. Big cliffhanger right there. Right at the opening. I believe we saw, we had a few scenes of mysterious characters, right? As they were getting through that entire teleportation scene and whatnot. I seem to recall there were a few episodes we saw some mysterious characters coming out. Don't know if it's something like that or something else. But considering the power discrepancy, I wouldn't put it past them to actually meet up with one of those, like, OP characters, I guess you could say. Ones who are much more relevant to the current world power structure and whatnot. Alright. Dang. Oh, she is really... Well, they did say she was a genius, swordswoman, right? Right. That counter at the very end there, that was more like a difference in raw strength. I think she will. Oh, that was really fast. I'm not sure if many people actually caught that. Where exactly he pinched. More to the point, how about you guys? Be careful of your footing, guys. Really? That's strong. Oh, they're talking about a flock. Okay, okay. And they've just met one. Now, you have an eye, Rudeus. Okay. Oh! Hey, it's one of my favorite male voice actors. There we go. Okay, so I guess against absolute strength, his eye doesn't work either. That's Kenjiro's voice. You know, I could make a comment about, like, why the hell is Rudy, like, not reading the mood, but obviously, if that happened, we wouldn't have this event, right? Holy shit. Damn. Oof. Oh, that's the dragon guy. Alright. Whew. Whew. Ooh. Oof. Oh? So he was able to create magic even under an anti-magic barrier. Oh. He's being pushed back. Oof. I guess it's off to see the man god? Or Nanahoshi. 7 stars. Are they going to save it? What? Oh no, of course, it's off to see the man god. Hmm. Does that mean those seven might have powers comparable to deities? Like maybe demigods or something? Ah, okay. So it wasn't a case where they detected like his overwhelming presence or power or anything. It was more because of the curse. Okay, okay. Mm. Now that makes a lot more sense, right? It works just like that. That's kind of funny, to be honest. Mm-hmm. So rather than something supernatural, what is existing right now is more still their reputation, right? All right. So what now? Okay. This guy is actually growing. So what exactly now? I guess that's the big reveal here, right? So what happened? Oh, yeah, it is because it voiced it. 7 stars. Cool. Nice. I'm glad we got to see an awesome fight. Well, fight, right? And there we go, Kenjiro. Anyways, I'll see you guys after this. Okay, guys, now that was an awesome episode. I am so glad we got to see, of course, first of all, one of my favorite male voice actors, Kenjiro here, the voice of Orsted, of course, alongside one of my other favorite male voice actors, Sugita-san, who is the voice of Rudy, or I guess you could say the voice of Rudy in his former life, right? The old guy voice, anyways. So, we got these two, and I am super pleased at that. And not only that, but we also get a lot more lore in regards to this world setting, right? We finally meet one of the 7. We know a little bit more, just a little bit more in regards to, this current fight that's going on. We know a little bit more about the mechanics of this world, like curses and whatnot, the existence of gods, demigods, or these deity level beings. And then obviously, of course, we also get some pretty awesome animation as well. I mean, it is one-sided, don't get me wrong, and Rudeus, Eris, and Rudy got pretty beat up by all of that, but I don't care. I'm just here for that animation. Oh, that scene there especially between Rudeus and Orsted. Oh, that was mwah. That was great. That's the kind of fight scene that I'm looking for in these kinds of series, right? But anyways, so moving beyond that though, and again, I hope that we can still have a little bit more of that before the end of this, but somehow I kind of feel like this might be the climax in regards to fighting animation and whatnot in this season so far. But beyond that, definitely probably the question that's on everybody's mind, and including mine as well, is why was Rudy just that much of a there's something called reading the mood, right? And obviously right there, Rudy definitely completely flunked at that point, right? And it was really odd to me because I guess in a sense they have been sort of writing Rudy's character as this more of a happy-go-lucky kind of guy, really gets himself into situations that he doesn't need to get into, and so on and so forth. But I just it's just kind of really puzzling to me, because this is 2 episodes or 2 arcs in a row here where, you know, Rudy has shown a clear lack of clear lack of danger sensing. In all of it, right? Like in the past arc where he went to the palace and, you know, entering an obviously hostile environment, or I guess not obviously hostile environment, but you should keep your guard up, right? And then now here. Hopefully this near-death situation will teach him to be a bit more cautious to this, but, you know, it's just generally speaking, I'm just like, how stupid can you be, right? You know, this is a case where you see Eris and Rudeus clearly being frightened at something, even if he himself didn't feel it. You literally have another scene where your pack mule just literally runs off and throws itself off a cliff, and you don't, you know, warning bells aren't going off in your head in regards to this or something. Like, I don't know, but obviously it's necessary to allow the story to move forward. I mean, if they simply passed each other without really meeting anything, we couldn't get this awesome these awesome revelations and the awesome fight scenes, right? So I guess in that respect, you know, we do have Rudeus to thank for it. I mean, I guess what they were trying to imply here is that so originally during that scene, what I was thinking was the fear and fright that was instilled into Eris and Rudeus was due to them recognizing the strength of the being in front of them, right? So I was thinking, okay, is it maybe a possibility that because they are warriors, whilst Rudy is more of a mage, right, a magician, so he doesn't have that same kind of power sensing skill that the other two have, and I thought the other two were actually, you know, being were frozen in fear due to the power discrepancy that they felt between, you know, one of the most possibly these, as the man gods say, most possibly the strongest being on Earth at this time, and versus themselves, right? So indeed, that was what I was originally thinking, but I guess it makes a little bit more sense for Rudeus to not actually be for Rudy to not actually be frightened if the sort of aura, right, of fear coming off was not due to his strength that he has, but actually due to the curse, right? But even without all that, right, even giving you know, making that kind of concession and saying, okay, maybe Rudy can't really feel that fear and whatnot, you still should have like a basic. No, you literally survived in the demon continent for like almost 2 years now, and I mean, maybe he's growing soft now that he's gotten back to the human continent and whatnot. You know, just met with some of his family, so he's getting soft. He's not being as alert as he should have, but hopefully this is a good lesson to him to actually, you know, to grow up a little bit in regards to these kind of situations, right? Well, I guess props to him, though. At least he remembered to use his demon eye this time, right? Even though it was ultimately useless because of I'm not really sure if it's because of you know, there's just something in regards to Orsted's powers that causes Rudy's foresight ability to fail, or it's because simply his own capabilities, right? His own speed, his own, you know, other aspects of fighting can't really keep up with you know, or just his sensory, right? His sensories, his perceptions and whatnot, his sensory abilities, perception abilities can't keep up with Orsted, so that's why his eye failed him. It's not the case of it doesn't work on Orsted, but more so that Rudy is too weak to actually properly utilize the information that it gives him, right? That could also be a possibility here. But yeah, in any case, great little encounter here to let us know a little bit about, like, you know, the possibilities. I don't know. To me, I'm sure that some people are out there and being all like, oh, poor Rudeus, poor Rudeus, poor Eris, right? They got themselves kicked around, and definitely it looks like it hurts, right? Rudy, I guess what happened was first his lungs got collapsed and then his heart got ripped out, right? Whereas for Rudeus, I think he's definitely cracked a few ribs and had a few concussions, right? And for Eris, I guess internal trauma, maybe some internal bleeding and whatnot. Although it seems that, you know, at the very end they did use some healing magic and whatnot to make things okay once again. But still, you know, disregarding all that, I'm just glad that we get a little glimpse of what a true like elite level fighter would be like, and what we can expect in the future from this series, right? To get this kind of really, really cool fighting. And I don't know. To me, it's just I love these kinds of moments, because it's really one of, to me anyways, one of the great points of isekais and whatnot, when you can actually get a feel of, oh man, this is what we're heading towards, right? And this is how we will eventually strive to be and whatnot, to reach that kind of level. And I'm a sucker for that. I am a sucker for that. So I'm glad that we got to see a little bit of that here. So, with that in mind, though, so 2 more episodes, right? And I guess this incident is, ultimately they can't do anything about it, right? Although it does seem weird to me that it seems that Orsted does know something about the entire incident, and also in regards to Grey Rats, and even for Rudeus, right? So that does leave me a little bit puzzled, right? So, I guess his knowledge of Rudeus and the spirits is because of them holding the curse of Laplace, so that's why he's interested in them. But what about the Grey Rats, right? Like, how, like, are they really actually, I know their nobility and whatnot, right? But are they actually, maybe the different branches of the family and whatnot, really that important within the entire story and within the grand scheme of things? That is definitely a question mark, right? But the fact that Orsted, this big shot, actually knows about them and whatnot, does lead me to believe that that is so. And so his family history, right, Rudeus' family history, the Grey Rats, is probably going to be a lot more prominent than I initially realized. And then, Nanahoshi, don't really know what's the deal with her at this point. Again, Nanahoshi, if my Japanese is correct, probably means 7 stars. No, really no. And I guess Big Dipper? 7 stars is a reference to a constellation in the sky and whatnot. But, I don't particularly know if that is anything particularly relevant at this point, let's just say. It is the Big Dipper, right? And the North Star and so on and so forth. But that is something in the future. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get any more information in regards to that to this season, considering there's only 2 episodes left. But let us hope that the remaining 2 episodes are going to be awesome as well. So thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time.